Jeez, I look like a ghost with all this light. What's up, everybody? Breaking NCS here with a light! I have a light! You can actually see me! Oh my god, my eyes are scary. Okay, so it's time to finally get underway with this video that I've been promising for God knows how long. This whole series I've been promising for God knows how long. So today, I'm here to talk about what is on my list, which you can't read because the camera can't focus that far, and hopefully technology will never advance to that point because that would be like stalking. No, but seriously, this video is about how to get more noticed on YouTube. Now, this is not necessarily just about LPs. It could be about anybody. It could be a channel about anything. But yeah, I thought I'd share a little bit about what I've learned and a little bit about what I've heard from other people, which is stupid, and I shouldn't use what other people say as the basis for what I say. But I have my own little twists on, their advice too. Pretty much the most important thing when it comes to having a YouTube channel is obviously you have to do something that means a lot to you. You can't pretend to be someone else. And because if you're not happy with who you are, other people aren't going to be happy with that either, sadly. Which is it's kind of bad because it's like a self-fulfilling spiral of doom, that if you're not happy with yourself, then other people aren't happy with you. But if other people aren't happy with you, then you aren't happy with yourself. And it's like you don't know which one is the cause and which is the effect. But ultimately, the only one that you can change is how you feel about yourself, and you have to work on that mostly. This is not an easy task. I mean, I myself, I'm not happy with a lot of things about myself, but I try not to really show that in the videos. So I guess you might say I'm kind of playing it off like I know what I'm doing, like I'm confident. But truth to tell, I'm just a gifted actor more than anything. Because if he's only in real life, I'm not like this at all. A lot of you might not know this, but actually Jealous Guy, if you go and look on Jealous Guy's join date, Jealous Guy is a much older channel than Nintendo Capri Sun is. I had Jealous Guy a long time before I had Nintendo Capri Sun. So I had that channel for like a year and a half before I started Nintendo Capri Sun. And in that year and a half, I managed to amass about 460-something subscribers, which is not a lot, especially for a year and a half. I mean, now you might say that it's all about subscribers. Really, it's not. Subscribers are great to have. And I'm not saying that you guys aren't important or anything like that. Heavens, no. But if you go to the pages of people who are most successful, what you'll notice is that most of their videos have more views than they have subscribers. And what that means is that they're getting noticed by other people in the YouTube community in the outside world. That makes them more prone to gain subscribers. I mean, if you have 3,000 subscribers, that's great. You get 3,000 views on every video. But if it stops there, and the only people who watch you are the people who already know about you, then that's as far as it's going to go. I think that leaving comments is the best advertisement you got. Now, in the old days, we had a rating system on YouTube, so when you rated a video, people could see your name there. But now, when you rate a video, like thumbs up or thumbs down, nobody has any idea if you've even done it. So every single comment that you leave is a permanent advertisement for your channel. And if it's a funny comment, that's even better. I mean, if you can't come up with something funny, that's fine. You could always just say, like for example, the other day I went to the video of Nirvana about a girl, and I just left a comment that said, "God bless the 90s." And that's all I said. And I'm not saying that's foolproof, like you should go around and do that, like spam that everywhere or something. But I would be surprised if I didn't get at least 5 or 10 channel views from that comment alone. So, if you go around and leave like 10 or 20 comments like this every day, that's 10 or 20 links that you're putting out there. It's 10 or 20 links back to your page that are getting put out on these popular videos. You can go to these videos, these popular music videos, and you can leave a comment saying something like, I like this song, or I love this song, or this song reminds me of blah, blah, blah. Or even just go in and post your favorite lyrics from the song in the comment section. People tend to thumbs up if they agree with you. That it's the best lyric or whatever. But you never know. You never know who will see that and say, hey, I like those lyrics too. I'm going to check this person out, see who this is, see who it is that agrees with me about those lyrics. Okay, sorry about that. My camera ran out of space on the disc, so I forgot to erase what was on it. Alright, so I got myself some more Coke here, so yay. Still not torturing you because I don't have anything to torch while I got granola bars. So that's something else you can do. You can, think of a movie that you like. Preferably an older movie. It's because it won't get as many comments that way, so your comment doesn't get knocked off the list. Because every time someone else leaves a comment, it's going to scroll your comment down, and by the time 10 more comments have been left, your comment's not visible unless somebody looks at the next page, which is not likely. So if you want, I guess you could go back to the same videos over and over again and make sure your comment is still in the top 10, and if it's not, leave another one. You know, you never know. You go to, think of a movie that you like and look up scenes from that movie. Like the other day, I was looking up Groundhog Day. You guys might have seen that. I was looking up Groundhog Day, and I saw part 9 of 10, and I left a comment saying something about about that piano scene, the way he's playing it. It's just so freaking awesome. And somebody else might come along and check that out and say, wow, that is pretty cool. But this guy knows what he's talking about in music. I'm going to go check him out. You never know what people are thinking out there. If that's how you think, like you would check somebody out for that reason, then leave a comment that somebody else will check out for the same reason, like that. You have to assume that other people think just like you do, because you'd be surprised to find out that they actually do. So I've been surprised in that regard many a time. What else can you look up? You can look up like old game shows and watch people look up stupid answers on game shows. Go to those videos and see what the stupid answer is. Leave a comment, say something funny about it. You never know. I mean, that's, once again, it's another link to your profile out on some video out there. You can look up you can look up other LPs. Now, see, that's the thing. Ultimately, I think the key is that you have to kind of find your own little circle. And it's not, I mean, you can go and leave comments on celebrity videos if you want. I've even tended to do that myself. I've even advised doing that. Like, go leave some comments on Machinima, or, I don't know about Machinima, but like Failblog, or, people out there, famous vloggers like Mika Kitty. You can just go and randomly leave comments on their videos, and there's a huge audience there that are more likely to see your comment, even if it's only up there for 10 seconds, because it gets scrolled off. But getting in touch with celebrities is not easy. And so I don't know if I would aim that high, especially when you're first starting out. You kind of have to start out in your own, I don't want to sound like I'm talking to some other class, like I'm talking to poor people saying, y'all just stay over there, or something like that, even though I'm sure that's how it comes across. But you're more likely to get noticed by people, like if you're leaving a comment, that you want to get noticed by the person who's actually making the video. Another thing that I found that really is important is repetition. Like, you can get mentioned by a celebrity, but it doesn't always do so much good because they've only heard the name one time. If you get mentioned by 10 people who have 200 subscribers each, you're probably going to gain more from that than you would by getting mentioned once by one person who has 2,000 subscribers. Because there's more of a chance that people who are subscribed to these other 10 people subscribe to more than one of them, so they would hear your name more than once. And that repetition, I think, is what causes people to really get popular. When they start hearing the same names over and over again, they start to get curious, like, okay, this guy must really be good if he's getting mentioned that often by that many different people. It's different than getting mentioned just once by a celebrity in passing. You might gain 100 subscribers and then it's over. And then those subscribers that you gain from something like that are actually more prone to leave you in the future, because they're always going to be comparing you to that person who mentioned you. If you have even 2 or 3 good friends who think you're cool, you can try to do collaborations with them, like guest commentary and things like that. And I can explain more about how that's done, actually, in the future. But collaboration is a huge part of what gets people noticed. Your subscriber bases kind of overlap with each other, and the process just keeps going on until the next thing you know, whatever. And as you get higher up, you can start to work on the bigger circles and see if you can get in with them, or get noticed by them. You might never actually get into a circle. I don't know. I don't like using that word circle too much, but that's kind of what it is. You see a lot of the famous people now on YouTube that they'll just mention the same names over and over again because that's who their friends are. That's who's in their circle. They don't take kindly to people trying to push their way into a circle. So that's why sometimes, no matter how persistent you are, you just won't get into a circle because you weren't there from the beginning, so. But you're always welcome to leave comments on their videos at any time, and the more comments you leave, like I said, over time, the more comments you leave. I mean, I've probably left over 20,000 comments in the time that I've been on YouTube. There's 20,000 links out there to my profile. It's no wonder I gained so many subscribers, because people are coming to my page all the time, I'm getting these profile views from God knows where. But, and I haven't been doing as much of it lately. I need to get back to it. But anyway, video responses are another good thing. I'll tell you this right now. If anyone out there ever wants to post a video response to one of my videos, either here or on Nintendo Capri Sun, you're more than welcome. Go right ahead. I will accept any video response you send. So I accept them all. So unless it's like really dirty or hate speech or racist or something like that, or if it's some, you know, or if it's tits and ass and that kind of thing. I don't know if I would accept that, but pretty much as long as it's an LP, it doesn't have to be the same game, doesn't have to be the same part. It doesn't even have to. It doesn't even have to be an LP. If you just want to post any old video, you're more than welcome. It might not have anything to do with the original video, and people might hate on you for that. Other people, but I would never do that. No. So.